So in the last episode, we made this ginormous mess to help us get started off here in our Satisfactory adventure. And since then, I have added even more mess. As you can see right here behind me, we've got a machine here making rotors. I wanted to go ahead and get that started up, and I went ahead and tapped that other iron node over there, and also went ahead and got some more iron plates and screws that are also coming down here and feeding our reinforced iron plate machine, which is right there. And so today, we're going to start building an actual factory building to put all of this stuff in. And we're going to put it right over there. I don't think it's going to look that good, though. It's going to be better. First episode, I only left the jump pads left here to be unlocked, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock that right now. Get that out of the way. And we go right back and grab quite a few iron plates. We're going to need them while we're building our foundations and walls and stuff, and as well with some concrete. I did go ahead and unlock another hard drive, so when you open up the MAM, you'll see this tab and then this tab for hard drive library if you scanned any hard drives. And this one, it gave me two options here, either a stitched iron plate, which I'm not sure if this is a great idea or not, to be honest, or 6 inventory slots. I think I'm going to have that one right there. Alright, and then, back into the hard drive library, this one I'm excited about, cast screw, which is iron ingots straight into screws. I think I really like that idea right there. Now you can either select the reward here, or you can rescan the hard drive once, just so you know. Now I've picked up another power slug. I need to unlock the overclock production, so I'm going to need to grab one of these power shards right here. Go ahead and make both of those up that I can. Overclock production is definitely an important step. So while I was away, I unlocked the chainsaw, which works kind of like this right here. You can take a single tree down. We're going to switch it to area mode, and it will take up everything in a small area. You'll see it got rid of all the trees and grass and things in this area. So here, if you're trying to build something, and you got grass or trees or something in the way, then you can use the chainsaw, and it won't grow back right there. So your foundation won't have things growing through it. So just keep in mind, when you cut something down with a chainsaw, it's not coming back. If you look in my bottom left-hand corner there, you'll see I have 230 biofuel. It does use fuel, so keep that in mind. I went ahead and came over here and cut down a whole bunch of these trees and a lot of the biomass, and went ahead and filled up the biomass burners to make sure we have plenty of materials for building our factory, which we're going to start doing right now. So I've got number 8 hotkeyed for my foundations now. Start right about here. I'm going to go up a little bit at first, so maybe right there. Make sure I have plenty of space underneath here, because there's always going to be little things like that rock formation that's going to creep up in the middle, and I can't get rid of this. I might be able to get... Oh, this is bauxite. Hello. I did not know this was here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This boulder, however, I think I can remove later on when I unlock the Nobelisks. But I want to make sure that I'm above all the other terrain, and sometimes I like to build things underneath my factory as well, so go ahead and switch this back to the normal zoop mode and go out that way. That's a total of 11 so far. So this right here I'm going to mark as the center. Another 10 over here. So if I did that right, there should be, 10 on that side of the center and 10 on the other side. That ought to give me enough space to start a pretty good size building with. Go ahead, put me another corner piece right there. And right over here in the center, and now I'm just going to fill that in. And we can run right up here and start the first floor. I don't know exactly how far back I'm going to go. I'm just going to start putting a bunch of these in. same thing on the other side. I don't have doors unlocked just yet, so I'm just going to block some of this out the way I think I want it. And this will be the front door. Inside here, I'll have a room about this big. Cut that out. Behind here, I like to have a little bit of a hallway right here, so I'm going to put a wall. And then right beyond here will be my central storage area. Just like that. So this will be a central storage area, and I'll have a whole row on either side full of these storage containers. This first little room here will be the crafting area, so we'll have a crafting bench sitting right over here. A man over here in this corner. And over here, the equipment workshop. You know, like that right there. Then we'll have the awesome shop over here. Oop, I need some screws. Excuse me, why are you here?
Sorry, Xeridox. I just wanted to make sure everyone liked and subscribed. Okay, I'm going.
That's my line. Screws everywhere. Lots of screws. You know what? I don't think I have screws going into storage anywhere, but I'm just going to steal these. Put the awesome shop right over here. And then I believe I'm going to put a stairway up right here. I think I need to move my awesome shop back a little bit. So let's put it back over here instead, so that there's room to easily get up the stairs. Not wanting to snap on here for some reason. What's going on here? Sometimes you just gotta look at things from a different perspective. I don't know why it doesn't want to snap onto that. That's ridiculous. Now let's see if I got that right. Oof. Yes, there we go. Now, I am using fly mode, which I won't be using during normal play, but just so I can give you an idea of the basic plan I have here. So the first floor, as you've already seen, we have the entrance and the crafting area in the center with the central storage corridor right behind that. Floor 2 will be a logistics mezzanine, and if you've never heard of a mezzanine, it's a floor kind of like this that overlooks a floor down below, kind of like I've got it in this save here. So this floor will overlook the conveyors and lifts going into the storage containers down below. And on the next level, we'll start the first official production floor. Will look something like this. Have a walking corridor in the middle. Off to the right-hand side, we'll have iron production, and on the other side, we'll start off with copper production. We'll probably have quartz and some other things over there as well. More floors will then be added for more complex production, or when I feel the need for it. I'll probably add more wings and more buildings, but this is how I like to start off my main factory building. Of course, you don't have to play this way. You can play this game any way you want it. This is just how I play. I did go around and kill a few things, so I have a few more of these DNA capsules. I'm going to go ahead and put those in here. 3. Better than nothing. Let's see what I can get out of that right quick here. Wall power outlets. Yeah, that's something I'm going to need pretty soon. Add to cart, gimme. It's going to make things nice and organized when we start putting power up into that building. Aw, man. Came all the way out here to try to get some quartz so I could unlock my blade runners, because I know there's a quartz node in that cave, but the cave entrance has got a bunch of blockage around the entrance. So once I get something to blow that up with, I'll be back. So out of the bit of quartz that I picked up along my way, I can go ahead and start a little bit of this research. This is what I'm after right here, the Blade Runners. So I need to go over here and get silica next, which I can do right now. So we're going to need 50 silica and 10 of the modular frames. Modular frames is not an issue. I can make 10 of those right now, easy. However, I can only make 30 of the silica right now, and I need 50. So got to get more quartz for sure. And for the double S detonator, I need steel pipe, which we're going to need steel production unlocked in the next tier. So I'm going to have to wait before I can get faster walking shoes. So right now, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and get this place in motion. So I need to go 9 out this way, I believe. Really wish we had a button we could push to pull this back just a little. Oh well, if I go out an extra one, big deal. I can just take them off when I get over there. So for now, I'm going to get the production floor kind of sort of set up so that we can start putting machines up here. Go ahead and put up a couple walls here so I don't feel like I'm going to just fall right off, you know? Go ahead and just build these way on back. So I'm going to have an iron smelting plant right over there, and then I'll all be coming in and feeding through. Once we get it unlocked, there'll be a hole in the wall right above there, and I'm going to have it all come in right through there, and it'll go into a row of machines right along here. We're going to need lots of constructors. Make sure this is sitting right on that the way I want it. Right there. And since we don't yet have access to the conveyor window wall, I'm going to improvise. Put that there so I can get up here and see what's going on. Now, if I go over to logistics and conveyor pole, you can put this right in the center of the wall, temporarily, just to get yourself set up. Get rid of that. And that being right there, that's exactly where the conveyor window will be later on. I'm going to pull a conveyor from there all the way over to here someplace. Not much further past then, so I'll go right here. Alright, so I had a little problem with either my recording software or perhaps I didn't hit the record button, but I missed a little bit of video here. I think I may have accidentally deleted it, but for whatever reason, I'm missing a little bit of video footage, but there's not much that you've missed here. So what's going on here is I built a little building. I put the 3 miners on the top of the iron nodes and connected them by conveyor belts to this merger, and this is going upstairs, right up to here, where I have it split off into these smelters, which are all going to be taking that iron ore and converting them to iron ingots. Then all of these are merging together, and we're running a belt off in this direction, all in this little hallway here, bridging the smeltery plant to the main building. And then from that hallway into here, where I've got a whole bunch of constructors set up already, making iron plates. And I'm planning on putting my power area temporarily right over in here. Go ahead and build a wall right here. Actually, right here. Get rid of that. Now I put one of these here. That row one time? Yeah, exactly. And then we'll just connect all these up. And this little hallway will go over to the power area. I'm going to bring a wall straight down here. Okay, so I'm going to have a couple of containers along here where I'm going to put the different types of biomass in, and I'm going to put them right back over here, I believe. Here. There. And we'll put leaves in one and wood in the other. And now we need our constructors. coming in here, I want to go, okay, leaves first into this one. So leaves, biomass leaves, and biomass wood. We'll melt back like this. Turn it into there. Put a merger right here. These belts into here. Alright, this will make solid biofuel. Make sure that's perfectly lined up. Oh, I need some wire. Give me the wire. Wire. Look at all the wire. Give me that wire. So we had 6 of these before. We'll have 6 of them now. And right in front of all these guys, we're going to put one of these. Another one right there. Take that and bring it over here. Connect all these up. Connect them to each of their respective machines. Here we go. All nice and connected. There we go. We need to be going that way. Hold control and move that back one little step so it's in the right place. The rest of these need to be going in the right direction. Alright, all this is connected together. Now we just gotta get some more biomass, and I'll be right back. There's so many of these dead stumps everywhere. Just go get a bunch of them. I mean, I've got, look at this, I've got so much wood right now. Okay, I think I got quite a bit of materials here. Look at all the leaves. Look at all the wood. I'm just gonna run over here right quick and jumpstart this thing. Gonna give them 25 each. That ought to be plenty more than enough. One thing I am gonna do though, right here. Power is coming from here. I'm going to make one of these. A little extra one right here. Let me make sure to pull this one around as well. Back like I had it. And until I actually have a breaker switch in here, this is going to be my breaker. Just that line right there. That's connecting all that power into everything else. Need to put that back up there where it was. There we go. Already seeing some go down the line here. That will give us some temporary power once again. Like I said, until we get coal. So one of the things that we can do to add a little decorative flair to this is go ahead and change this, since we have the really big pillars. Go ahead and put some of this stuff on here. Make it look like it's being held up by something. And one there. Here we go. And likewise with the other side. We may come back later on and revisit this and do some more decorative stuff. And you can actually zoop the concrete pillars as well. Most everything in the game is zoopable except for machines. Alright, so we got a lot of other things though that still need to be taken apart and put in here. So let's first of all go upstairs. We do need to get these machines up here turned on, because they're sitting here right now with absolutely nothing to do. None of them are connected. For that matter, we don't even have all the splitters hooked in yet. So let's go ahead and put those in. We're going to start with iron plates, obviously. And I'm just going to copy that and paste it about 5 times through here, I think. Probably going to need a lot more than that at some point, but for now, that's what we're going to work with. Start popping some conveyor belts in here. I'm running these along the walls, but you can run them along the ceiling as well if you want to do it that way. Now, what's cool is I can also take something like this, and I can actually snap this at least to some parts. I can snap it to the back. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, if you place a catwalk in there, you should be able to connect them this way. And they just snap right to the top of all of these. You can run right down through here like this. And fall off like I did. So, one thing you need to do though is have yourself a power pole connected into your network, because you can't see anything from those outlets. But if you come up to this, you can configure this and see we still have a capacity of 180 megawatts and maximum is 94. So we're good on that right now. So yeah, central storage is starting to come together. It'll get bigger as we go along. To go ahead and block some of this in. Not so sure I want that to be blocked off though. I kind of want to see that staircase. I'm not sure that I want any of that to be there. Another thing I want to get done is the awesome sink needs to be moved as well. Awesome shop is there. I'm going to put the awesome sink out here, I believe. Put it right there. I can actually open that wall up, and then we'll put the awesome sink in here, but I want to kind of like set it down into the floor just a bit and knock out a big section of the floor right here. Yeah, that's a bigger space than what I actually needed. And we'll also have a little doorway there. Here we go, the crafting room looks a little more sealed in now. And I'll put some lighting in here later on so it doesn't get so dark. Let's go ahead and get the hub moved over here somewhere. I also want to put it a little further away from the building, because in the past I've had an issue where the hub would be a little too close to the building and start clipping inside the building. I really don't like that. Alright, that way you can walk up into here, into this little area if you want to. Easily walk over here if you want to. There we go. Now, let's make it look like this thing has some support, eh? This part here needs to be fixed. Best we can really do with that right now would be to put some of the 2-meter foundations in here just so that it's level right through here. So the hub now has this nice little area out here. Walk out here and do whatever you need to do. We are, of course, going to be getting into phase 3 pretty soon, and that's going to require that we place down the space elevator, which I need some more concrete, some more plates, and some more wire to take care of that. That might as well be taken care of now so we can get on to the rest of the game, right? Let's just go over here and grab some of those items that we still have in storage. We still have quite a bit of concrete left. I know we have lots and lots of wire. If this thing is spilled up again. Alright, here we go. You're gonna love this. space elevator requires currently 50 of these smart plating. And if we take a look here at check on smart plating, we see that smart plating needs reinforced iron plates and rotors. And we need to make 50 of them. You can now see complete phase 1 at the top right-hand corner of the screen. So what I can do is I can just build an assembler and feed it full of the parts that it needs and just let it go through. So right over here on this side where I have all this room, there we go. Yeah, this is going to make smart plating. So right quick, I'm just going to give it what it needs. Give it that, give it that. Hook this baby up to power. It's going to make one every 30 seconds, so it's going to take a little while. So yeah, that's going to get that going. Once that's done, we'll be able to move on to phase 3 and 4 of the hub. Alright, now that all this up here is just pumping away, these are all the plates. This is where the rods start. What we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to go right through the floor. You see the green arrow is pointing that way, just like that. And the very first plate machine down here is also going to do the same thing. That's interesting. I didn't know I could do that. And you know what? They don't go all the way through the floor. Let's try that again. I think that's what I need right there. I used to build all my floors with 1 meter platforms, and now I'm using the 4 meter platforms because they cost the same amount. Now I can see those coming through though, so that's nice. I need a ceiling. It turns yellow, it's going through, so right there. And this next one is going to go that way. Get up here and build myself something like this. So place that there, and then in order to get the right height, we need to place another one on top of it. I believe that's the height we need, is it? Should be able to grab that one over there now. And put it right there. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. This, and this. Now we have those two connected. That rod's going into place. There'll be some plates here pretty soon. So I left the game running for a little while, and now the space elevator phase is ready to go. So what we gotta do is come up here, seal this. And now we're going to have this nice little video about project assembly. Phase 1 distribution platform. We're going to go for automated power, steel production, personnel, transportation, and many more. New exciting features in tiers 3 and 4. Coming soon to your neighborhood-friendly hub. And we get to do smart plating, versatile framework, and automated wiring to get ready for the phase 2 of the project assembly space elevator phase. This is the fun part, though. I admit that's pretty cool. Seeing it build this big platform in the sky there. Whoop. And that part comes back down, and you see all kinds of traffic going on up there now. Pretty neat the detail work that they've put into this game, I think. Now you'll notice in the top right-hand corner there, we need now 1,000 smart plating, 1,000 versatile framework, and 100 of the automated wiring. I'm going to continue getting rid of the rest of the mess out here. Take me a little while, but I'll get it done. I finished cleaning up the mess, and there were a lot of dismantle crates. Cleaned up all of those, and then went back in here and filled up all the containers on everything that I didn't need or was overflow. I went ahead and put in here, and it's giving us some points and coupons in the awesome sink here. So 5 coupons already. I'm going to let that build up for a while before I print them out. Love getting lots of coupons, you know. 12 coupons for a total of 13 right now. Let's just go see what we can unlock in the awesome shop. We definitely need the conveyor walls. Gate hole wall is obviously something that's needed as well. Definitely interested in the modern railings, road barriers and metal barriers, the lower left hole. That would be as much as I can do right now. New stuff. Always love new stuff. Conveyor wall holes, yes, and this right here too, the gate wall hole. You don't know how bad I've been wanting that. Put that right there, put one right there. We're just gonna slap these things all over the place. Then we're gonna put one of these right there. Go there, and we can still access that just fine. This part here, however, I'm going to cover that up with regular walls. Put some lights up in there later or something. And of course, now that we have that, we're going to change this. Just like that. Yes. Might as well put one of these here as well. Much nicer, and we can also go with the gate hole wall as well as back down here. And that makes it look so much better. That's why they call it the awesome shop. There's awesome stuff in it. Alright, and now we can take these right here, put some safety railings up, you know. We can also do a railing around here. Also do them on these. I don't have the half foundations to go on this just yet. Maybe something like this. And then do these on top of it. Maybe. And then let's just take a look out here at what this looks like. I think just to make that look better, what we'll do is we'll go into walls. That smooths that out a little better, I think. Let's go ahead and do the same thing all the way around. Okay. Lots of things need to be filled in here, don't you think? not. It's right over here. I need to go ahead and get concrete rolling over here before we run out. Okay, so we got sort of a building going on here. Hey, what are you doing out there? Get down. So I've decided what I want to do, instead of making several of these machines making one thing and several making another, I want a whole line making plates, and then a whole line making rods, and then a whole line making screws, and that'll be all the basic production I think that we will need. And of course, if we need more, we can just expand out the back of the building there. So I don't think we need nearly this many plate machines right now. And with the belts only being Mark II, they're not going to be able to supply every one of those right now anyway. So I'm actually going to go ahead and come down here and disable after about 4 of them, I suppose. Just go ahead and break that belt. What we'll do is we'll make another row of constructors here that will be making rods, and then another row of constructors here that will be making screws. And then another floor up above that will start putting the assemblers in place and making the more advanced items. Yeah, I'm definitely going to tear that wall out right there. That is so in the way right there. So I wanted that power to come up straight up from down there. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it toward that wall over there instead, and maybe bring it up like right in the center over there instead or something. That would be a lot better looking anyway, I think. So that's something else that's going to get redesigned right now. Alright, and this is the center, so we're going to come right back over here. We're going to run a line right there, and then down this way. Now I'm just going to go ahead and close this with some security railings so nobody falls in. Now I'm going to have one of these right here. Take this one up here. Sometimes that's hard to see from way down here, but I'll get it. We'll call these kept to power. Alright, and these are going to be the rod machines. Alright, so these are just about ready to go. Now that I got that in line right there, I'm going to put another one in line right over here. Make sure that's right in the middle. And pointing that way. I want the orange arrow to be going in from there. Yep. Get rid of the extras. Grab that conveyor Mark II over there and bring it in here. Grab another one of these right in the middle of the floor. And now to make sure that arrow is again coming in from the right angle. Get rid of those. Put these over here. Make sure the arrow's in the right angle. Rinse and repeat. Grab one of the catwalk intersections. That's right, they snap to the back of this thing only, so I gotta bring it over this way first. Get rid of that one. Okay, I'm gonna put one there. Grab myself catwalk stairs. There we go. Come up here and we can look in there. We can look over here. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I don't have this connected to power right now. Let's just get down here and fix that. This might hurt a little bit, but I'm fine. Yeah, I'm going to take this one and run it up to about here. Or should it be there? Should probably be there. Go ahead and fill this in. And this should be right about here. I'm going to run this overhead as well. Yeah, there we go. Now they're all running nicely. So satisfying watching every single one of them hit at the same time. Alright, so basic iron production is in place. Let's go ahead and get the more advanced production in place, which will be on the next floor. I'll go over there and grab me a catwalk stairs right quick. Up here, we're going to start with assemblers. Assemblers, they don't like to play together nicely side by side. What I mean by that is you place one of them down, and you can place one right next to it, but look, it's not going to be centered with this other foundation. So I'm just going to go one foundation over. I'm going to get about 4 of these guys going. I'm going to give another foundation and a half. Right about there, I think. Already trying to run off the edge here. Go ahead and place a couple more of these over here. So, we need to get reinforced iron plates going. Go ahead and make all of these making reinforced iron plates, because we're going to need a lot of those. These two are going to make the rotors. And then these are going to make modular frames, which require reinforced iron plates and rods. I need to figure out where I want to bring all those up through. Okay, I think I get this figured out. There's a hole right here in between those two assemblers. So what I'm going to do, change these to mergers. Those down through there. Grab me some... Where? Not that way. No. This way. Then grab me a conveyor lift. I'm going to attach it there, and then I'm going to run upstairs right quick. Just way back over this way. And I need more reinforced iron plates, so I'm wasting my time running upstairs with that right now. Reinforced iron plates should be... Nope, not here. Here. So yeah, like I said, grab a Mark II lift. Right there. Now we're going to run upstairs. Alright, that's going to come up right there. Ugh. The only other place would be here. I think it needs to go there. Is that the right height? Yeah, that's the right height. So what's that look like down there anyway? Does it look stupid? It gets close to this other splitter, but it's fine. Put a splitter right here. That way we can go both that way and this way. There we are. Plates coming up here getting ready. We'll put the plates in this first hole right over here. You can either do these out this way like I have them, or you can keep them turned around this way because there's so much room right here over top of the machine. You can do it either way. Now I'm going to need to split this again over here because we're going to go both directions. And now that's lined up, okay. Just make sure we're going in the right direction, splitting the right direction, getting rid of those. Conveyor belt Mark II. In here. And here. We're also going to go in here. We're not facing that direction. Turn those around that way. Alright, now we need to just bring some screws up here, right? Because this needs plates and screws. So we're going to bring screws up here, but we're going to bring it up another level. And I'm going to make several levels up here. So we'll have rods on that level and screws on that level. So there's 4 level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next one will be 8. Cool thing is I can go ahead and put this back in place and put the floor hole right here. Which I can put the floor hole there, you know, before I put the lift in, but I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to go ahead and seal this one off as well. And if you're having trouble putting this in place, you can just lock it in place by hitting H and nudge it right in there. Now, all of these just need the plates and screws. However, these are going to need rods. So I'm going to bring this up 2. 1, 2. The rotors also need rods. That's marked 1. Why did I put mark 1 on there? Put mark 2 on them. 1, 2.
Yes.
Now, we're going to need a splitter. You know, I should have brought that up and split it just like this one. That way I can run that way or this way or whatever. So, oops. I'll show you another reason we have these floor holes in here. Yeah, so, attach that and it goes right into there. And it doesn't really matter where you position this at, because there's not actually a top to it right now. It's just connecting to the floor hole. So I can put that like that. Look at this. There's nothing here. Ah. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Grab that splitter over there and smack it right there. Put another splitter. We're going to put it right in here. So here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and put that one in place. Might as well put these others in place as well. And then the orange needs to be coming from that direction. That is not lined up. There we go. See, now it's giving me a line all over the place, so I know it's in the right place. Run this a little higher. There we go. Grab the Mark II belt. Put it in there, put it in there, put it in there, put it there, put it there, and put it there. Now they're all going to get the rods. We're going to bring screws up here the exact same way, and that's going to go right on up through there, right in that very spot. So I'm going to go ahead and put a lift hole right there. Right on through there, right as the game saves. That was kind of glitchy. Now the screws are going to go up another splitter higher. This wasn't supposed to be here like that. Go away. It's not how I wanted you. I wanted you to snap into there. Well, I could snap another one to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to turn it this way. Seal that back up. Screws are here. Another splitter. Alright, so I need to do the same thing over here. These machines need screws, and these machines need screws. So, I'm going to go on up to there, I believe, for each one of these. And that's going to need another splitter on top of it. Make sure that that is facing the right way. Mark should be there. Yep. Grab a Mark II belt and plug it in there. Alright, there we go. Screws going into that machine. These need to go on 4. 2, 3, 4. 4. And the same thing with these back here. Need a splitter there. Those need to be in the opposite direction. Whoa! Almost fell completely off the building. That would have hurt. Perhaps it would be a good idea to put up some walls. There we go. No more falling off the edge. These also need their splitters. Oh, we're going to put one over here as well. That one needs to go here. Yes, there we go. That's a lot of screws. Now we just gotta hook all this stuff up to power and put some walls here as well, because falling off sucks. Let's just run a few power lines here right quick. One ceiling here. One of these every couple of foundations. Give them power, and they will work. I find it better to pull the power from the machine to the socket rather than from the socket to the machine. Seems to work better that way. Right, look at all this manufacturing going on here. It's definitely becoming satisfactory. They're definitely not getting those screws as fast as they need to be getting them, though, and that's because we just don't have the belt speed yet. These are Mark II belts. They only move stuff at 120 parts per minute. And this needs 60 screws a minute, and this one needs 60, and this one needs 60, and that one needs 60, and these two machines over here, however, they're using 100 screws per minute, so is this one. Yeah, we just can't deliver that many screws that fast, but we're going to amp that up pretty soon. You know what, I ran screws over here to these two machines, and they don't need screws. I don't know why I did that. Those actually need the reinforced iron plates, which are being produced here. So I'm going to go ahead and run both of these here. Grab me a splitter. Go that way with it. Wait, I don't need splitters right there. I need mergers. Yeah, merger here. That way. That way. Over here, I need splitters going that way. That way. I would run this straight over, but I don't. It might go. Will that go? That will sure go right in there, okay. In that case, I will go ahead and turn the splitter around this way. And this merger can go this way. We'll put that belt right in there. Put that straight in there. It's going to get its parts now, and it's going to start making modular frames. So yeah, we need to take the modular frames, the reinforced iron plates, and the rotors downstairs and put them into storage as well, so we'll have access to them. Alright, so now we got reinforced iron plates, rotors, and well, you can't see them, but they're coming every now and then. There's going to be some coming down here, the modular frames. There should be some down here right now. We have to also plug these into storage here. Yes, stuff. Always nice to have stuff. I do think it would be a good idea, though, to go ahead and fill in some more of the walls, at least on the front of the building. Make it look a little more pleasant to look at. Like, let's fill in that goopy-looking gap there. That one. That one. Now, I am going to be adding some decorative pieces to this a little later on. We already did a little bit of that with the concrete pillars and the supports there. We added a little bit of decoration with that, but I'm going to get more decorative later on. But I do want to do some decorative stuff before we get out of here today. Like right now, this is a big, giant, flat wall. For the time being, I'm going to go ahead and move the hub again a little further out this way, because I'm going to want to use at least a whole foundation space to do wall decorations and things of that sort. And then it's going to be right up to here whenever I do that, so I don't want that clipping through there. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out a couple of more foundations, I think. Come here, hub. You're coming with me. It would be cool if you could just, select an area and move it somewhere without having to delete and rebuild, but maybe they'll bring that feature sometime in the future, I don't know. A future feature? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Here we go, that leaves plenty of room for wall decorations. Look at all this big, flat canvas. And I did want to go with a much more epic looking doorway than what I've got here. So first thing I'm going to do is just get rid of this wall. And now I'm going to go over to architecture and small concrete pillar. Just rotate that one. There's a couple of these on each side. Did I work with the other one? Yes. You can zoom these as well. I'm just not doing it right now. Alright, so that's just going to end up being that for the time being. I might put some windows up there later once we have windows unlocked. This side, I think I'm going to go with the low barrier here. That over here just until it doesn't stick through. Turn to zoom mode and go this way with it. There we go. Right up to the wall there. Same thing with the other side. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to fill this in with some wall or something here. Don't have a whole lot to choose from at the moment. A little problem finding a place to snap this onto here. If I pull that up to there, I can get it to pop there because that's what I wanted. Same thing over there. Just get rid of that. For now, this will be just a clean wall. But later on, I'll have some windows that I can put in there instead. I went ahead and redesigned the outside of this. Just a low barrier on the bottom and a low barrier on the top. And all of that sitting back a little bit. I kind of like how this little bit of a edge on each side looks. I think I like that quite a bit better. I think we can go ahead and do the vehicular transport. Alright. What does it take to build a tractor? Gonna need some more modular frames there. I never built a jump pad. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I never ever built a jump pad. I need to check this out. So I'm gonna build a jump pad. Let's put it down here on the ground. Alright. Place it once and then you can rotate it so that you jump exactly where you want to go. I want to go right in there. Connected to power. I'm just going to run this temporarily into here someplace just to make it work. Yeah, look at that. I've never tried one of these before. Alright. Yeah. That's one way to get around. Then we have these little landing pads. I need some biomass to actually build it. Does it need power as well? Yeah, it needs power as well. Alright, so in addition to building this doorway right here, and while we're waiting for more of those modular frames to build up, we'll go ahead and build some more decorative stuff onto the outside here. One of these, like across here. Put one of these here, turn it that way. Where I can see this. That right there. I would need to turn that other one, I think. Which I can do. I can turn it like that. And then put one of these big pillar supports on there, just like that. So another one will be there. So like this, bring it in. You could go right there with it, and that would close that gap off, and that doesn't look too bad actually. Cross like that. And we'll have the other one over here. Can actually just clip this right on through to the ground. I'm going to do something different with part of this platform up here, though, because I really don't, it's just I don't know. I don't get rid of all this garbage. Garbage. Yeah, that's what it is. Garbage. Make sure that that is going to line up with it. It is. Okay. A couple of those there. Grabbing one of these. Now if you hold control and you're looking at one of these, it'll replace it like that. Now I'm going to hit H. Move that into position. I can just get rid of that one. It wasn't really needed in the first place. Now I can take this and line it up with that. Make sure that I move my player off of it. One there. One there. See if I can move that so that it lines up right there. It'll blend in with the other one just a bit, but that's not really a concern of mine. There we go, it's a little better. I'm just going to leave this square right here. Now we need some of these to go in here and flush this out. Alright, there we go. That really kind of makes me want to move the hub further that way, but I also like that little angle up it in. So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about that. Another one over here. It is pretty interesting. I think I'm going to change that from orange to some other color. Let's go over to the customizer. We're getting closer to being able to progress to the next tier. Go ahead and get that activated over here. Basic steel production. Put that in there. Oh, there's 150 rotors we need, but I've got rotors. And I need some more concrete too. This is supposed to be my concrete stash. We have a slight issue. The concrete is gone. I actually didn't bring any concrete into this facility, so there's also some concrete in that direction. I wonder which one is actually closer to this position now. The limestone, I mean. Let's just take a little look. Yeah, that one's actually closer now, so we'll go and get that one. A delicious looking limestone node. Knock that on off the top. I want to take it in through that corner over there, so the bear is too steep. What do you mean? I don't have that much concrete. I'm gonna have to do something kind of funny to get this to work. There we go. Now I can get rid of this. I actually brought that into the logistics level instead of the production level. That's fine. You know what? We don't have any power going out there. Like this is gonna work without power, right? Just gonna continue that on around into that double. Nope, can't make it. Why I'm running all the way around this when I can just run under it. And really, I didn't even have to, get up here, but... Oh, that needs concrete as well. Alright, there we go. Yeah, from now on, you stay out of my factory. I know you caused those problems in there today. It's your fault, you know it was your fault. Seriously, get out of my factory, you're fired. That's not the front door. The thing is, I logged out a while ago, came back in, he wasn't here. I'm here trying to do things, and he's got back in here somehow. I wonder if I can get him to just, run down a ramp. There we go. Get out of me. No, wrong way. I'm back here. Yes, he ran on the ramp. Here we go. Goodbye. Nope, that gets rid of that problem. Oh, do you guys want power? Here, you can have some power right on this line right here. Now that that's going in place, we should have plenty of concrete coming down here. I see stacks of 3 coming down the belt. I also feel like this over here really needs, something like this. Yeah, put another one like that on the other end. Probably wouldn't look half bad if we did something like this on the corners as well, and maybe another one right along in here. You can just go X to the customizer, grab that swatch number 3, look at this. How's that going to work on the end down here, though? I guess kind of like that. Just need to take that to the inside as well. Grab that custom swatch right there. Might end up changing this up later, but right now I kind of like how that's going. Now I feel like the ones behind it aren't really necessary anymore, but maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. May end up bringing the guardrail and the flooring and all that out to meet it or kind of wrap around it or something. Oh, missing concrete. Give me concrete. I've got a lot more. Might have enough now to get that next thing running. Yeah, we still have 104 concrete left. Alright. Basic steel production. Now we're going to have some fun, right? We got foundries. We'll get to doing those here pretty soon. For now, I wanted to finish up what I was doing up here before I get too sidetracked. I mean, it's not like me to get, sidetracked or anything. Nobody would think that I've ever gotten sidetracked. Except for all the times I got sidetracked. Here we go. Nice new additions for the front of the mega factory, or the main factory, whatever it may end up being called. I see you come up here to haunt me again. Run away. And turn left at the first ramp right there, if you would, please. No, you didn't go the right way. So what if I take some more of these and I put them on top just like that, and then I take some more of these big concrete pillars and just go up with them. Well, once I get some more concrete. That. Paint that one. Paint that one. That looks kind of interesting, doesn't it? I think we need another one of these big rims going around up there. For now, I would like to come out here and do something with the top of that thing, at least temporarily. So for the time being, I'm just going to grab some of these foundations like this. Right quick though, I'm going to build this out a little bit that way so that I can get out there, take a look at things. This is just temporary. See what that looks like from downstairs. No big deal, it just took most of my life away. Alright. Right, take a look at that. Didn't count something right here because either this one or that one is in the wrong place. Because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 foundations there and only 3 on this other side. So I'm going to move this one over to the right one. Not really all that hard to do. It's just kind of annoying that I didn't see that to begin with. Now let's take a look and see what it looks like. Is everything fixed and in proper place? Alright, so that's the front of the building for the time being. Windows will help out a lot once we get those unlocked. To unlock windows, I already have the silica unlocked. I may already have windows unlocked. Yeah, I can unlock these window walls here with 6 coupons. I recorded for literally 10 hours and could not edit that all down into just 1 hour, so I'm splitting it into 2 instead. So here's a sneak peek of the next episode. That's right, it's time for coal power, along with steel production and lots more, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out, and take care of that like button while you're at it as well. Don't hesitate to leave a comment, and just like the last episode, I leave you with a satisfactory montage. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.